But since this government come in and put some MP where you know say lazy and I'm wing, and him have them on and watch and say, look here, we don't have to do this. You know. If you don't care do it, leave. But at this our policy and at this we work with. I say everybody drop in and them do what them have to do. So the Prime Minister, him are the leader, him are the driver, and him we work with. Not PMP, not Liberate, and journalists with Jamaica. My respect.
I'm glad you said that, OG. I'm glad you pointed out, and as a St. Thomas man, I'm glad you pointed out. Because it would have been one of the excuses they would have had. Because I remember it clearly, because one of the pain points for people traversing from St. Thomas into Kingston was the road, where they claim that the sun chuck them and mash up the road. And every time they try to do one little thing, it chuck them mash up back. But you recognize what this Prime Minister did? If you notice how they do the road from Bull Bay to Morat Bay, the area that the truck them used to struggle with, they literally cut a new road for them, a brand new road with a better elevation. So the truck them have less stress and easy for traverse to and fro. So you don't have that, they cut out them the deep corner, then the big corners there. So I'm glad you make that point because, yeah, as you rightly said, the more sand that involved in a construction in this island is from St. Thomas. That without a doubt, the more sand we involved in a construction in this country is from St. Thomas. So you make a very good point there. And you're right. The economy of St. Thomas will now be boosted because, like you say, more people will remain in the parish and work because of the opportunities presented by this urban centre and the development. And as such, some of the supermarkets them will come there. So people now have to go in Kingston to go and look cheap price anymore. You understand me? Them have it right at foot. As you say, people need to stop seeing right at the tip of them nose and start open up them eyes and realize that what they are seeing before them is just a part of a bigger picture. And the PNP is just keeping you tunnel vision and narrow-minded when they will make a statement like Prime Minister open or empty building. What is it that you're trying to tell the people? That the Prime Minister just said should have built this building and stack it out and say, all right, come for it. I'm not saying where. I hear Angel explain it. Simple how these things work when you build these businesses. You provide the square feet and people who have interest.
That's why you rent to people, you rent a square feet.
Yeah. Right.
And then do what they want to eat.
So whoever have interest in doing whatever business, have the space to retrofit to their liking and how they want to do it. So, you know, as I just said, the PNP, they know this.
Maestro, all of who get them key yesterday or Friday now have them 3-month moratorium to get the place ready to start business before them start paying any rent, right? Yes, we rent.
Exactly.
We rent this place. Now,
and as somebody say,
we not gonna rent. We not gonna know where Pika wanting at them place. Right?
As
we don't
somebody
know
said, somebody said yesterday, when the comment was made, the quicker you can get your business up and running, you can enjoy probably all 2 months free.
Thank you.
You can enjoy all 2 months free.
You can get all 2 months free if you can get your business running next week.
Yeah.
So the whole 3 months if you have the planning before it and over to you.
Exactly. And more than and most of these businesses I can tell you will be properly up and running in less than 3 months. I can tell you probably by next week you go out of Morat Bay. You go out there, you have to wonder if I hit it up last week. I can tell you that.
But in addition to that, this just goes to show you the base level to which the People's National Party have the people them. They're really interested in them total development, you know. They're not interested in them putting them into power and then leave it there. So they're really interested in the people's development.
You can see it, bro.
I'm gonna play something. I want you to listen to this. Listen to this.
Yeah, man.
This is a comrade. Listen to this lady here now.
Liberate conference took place yesterday down by the urban center. Yes, that's what it was. A Liberate conference. And Kashina is all for development, especially when it comes on to St. Thomas. I am all for development. I'm not going to put down development. and speak bad about any development worse for my parish, right? Alright, let me say this. Where the urban center is, Goodyear used to be there. There used to be a Goodyear factory there, and it closed down. And the first initiative was
it closed down. You know, it just closed down, so.
to have a
Flex Jobs is the number.
It just closed down, so let's skip over it. It just closed down.
where they deal with technology. And that was being orchestrated by PJ.
Now, me know, say PJ, them build one call center out there. Me never know nothing about no tech center.
Yeah.
You no can't come and tell like, remember not that bad.
And Philip Caldwell. A building was actually there. They actually started the process, but there was some problems, really environmental problems. I don't want to go into that too deep right now.
Nah man, go into it.
Sure. I'm gonna need that video there, Chuck. Up on YouTube that there, right? Send it over, Chuck, through WhatsApp.
Urban Center.
Here.
It's on YouTube. Me go forward. Me go send you the link.
So, thank you, Andrew Olness, for letting the Chinese build the urban center for us, right? But as I said,
You hear that? Thanks for letting the Chinese build.
Yeah.
What? Hey.
first building that was on that piece of land when Goodyear was no more, was a tech center that was going to be there. You know, PNP is all for education.
Be done.
PNP always thinking about education.
She don't make no sense. What she say don't make no sense at all. What me I listen?
And never think about food. Yes. Because
And who a go round as a road can eat? And who a tell the people them say economy can eat? And who a tell the people them say hospital can eat?
way more other businesses are going to be in that urban center. And now St. Thomas people talk about is the KFC. The KFC. All the laborers going on about is the KFC. I don't have a problem.
Chuck, me not cut you. But you hear she say, hear how she put her foot in her mouth a while ago, Chuck. All the St. Thomas people talk about is the KFC. But here you go back and say, all the laborers spoke about is the KFC. This when put him foot in her mouth, you see, he going to get a whopping, you see? He going to get a whopping, he never know say whopping could have come.
She run up there? She one of them,
Yeah man, I think
She advocate for Russia. She a campaign with Russia.
she one of them,
People love food. And the government always can catch with food. It's all about the KFC, and it's a whole heap of building over there, whole heap other businesses going to be over there, and all labor rights talk about is a piece of chicken. One we can go buy no and then and eat.
I would talk about curry goat and sitting. But then go curry. I would used to talk about food, Chuck.
this is what
I used to talk to them
road
about.
can eat.
What does it there? Chuck,
It's not a clue.
in a one country.
Me could listen. Me could done listen. Because this a little joke this way I get. I come here to break this.
yeah, this one, yeah.
Kind of job is going to create over there for us. And as I said, I am not bashing any development at all. I am not bashing any development at all. Right? Just PNP, let us keep silent and just make we see how this play out. Because the opening of the urban center in St. Thomas Western is not going to make Labour Right win the next general election. So Labour Rights, you have something running with all over the internet with the urban center, that is not going to make Labour Rights win the next general election. It is not going to. So we don't make a fool of ourselves and oh yes, if St. Thomas people voting back PNP, we not have no ambition and we not have no this and we not have no. Let us see Let us see.
Me tell you, so it's a real commercial break, yeah.
Because she don't really say nothing still, you know.
Yeah, John Major, the same question me asked as me, she said that.
Somebody very
So what I know? Alright, me and I, I'm you.
If it is that, you're saying that the opening the urban center, as he said, is not gonna make the labor right win. Okay? What is it that the PNP is gonna do that will let the people believe that what we have done is not good compared to what them do? What is it that they are putting on the table?
They don't have nothing.
Alright. So my argument done. Me done this one, me land this one.
And that is exactly what the people of St. Thomas need to understand and appreciate. That the PNP
Well, I know.
nothing for offer.
The PNP now have nothing for offer, and them are the most destructive St. Thomas. Alright, me, you can go this again. My coffee factory in a Western St. Thomas are the biggest coffee factory in the Caribbean, and it locked down under the PNP. The same Goodyear factory locked down under the PNP. Surge Island Dairy moved from St. Thomas to St. Catherine because of the PNP. Right now, Surge Island they are St. Thomas. Surge Island they are St. Catherine because the road they can't get out them produce freely, so them move the factory. The only thing they are St. Thomas in the cow, you know? And then when them go to St. Catherine, them lose whole heap of millions because me don't know like the water what them they use, it has spoiled the product. So them have to use the St. Thomas water. So most of the time you see Surge truck drive through St. Thomas to and from. How water them a transport for produce them product.
And you call that
because of the PNP.
And you call that operation cost.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you would tell me, after the PNP locked down my coffee factory, where you used to employ how much in thousands of people, right? The people that are selling coffee in the parish, and then when time comes to like pick out the coffee and them come there and package, them have to find elsewhere for the work because we have a factory where locked down totally, right? Them locked down Goodyear factory. PNP now fix the road. We are bad road from the courthouse where they are Marant Bay. The temporary courthouse of them built much in $1 million. Why they don't have to build that courthouse there? Because the courthouse was in Cedar Valley. And nobody don't want to go to Cedar Valley because it don't make sense to put prisoner in a truck and drive at Cedar Valley. They might go jump out before they reach the court. Right? And the road we fix under the PNP and all we hear, oh, it's going to fix. Years me drive on the road bad. I mean left school on it bad. Right? And now, this government, when I say again, and Jones come and St. Thomas not long ago and say him going to do it, and Jones drive on Cedar Valley Road, smooth sailing to Marant Bay, and from Marant Bay to the Portland or Kingston back. You going to tell me now, with all of this what the government do, and when PNP lock down, do what this government would do. You are comparing PNP to we, and I say we can't win election because of what? So Jamaican people used to backward. We don't want to see no forward. And backward we are go.